So hey guys, welcome back to another Sanskrit Fridays video. And it's been a while since I've done Sanskrit Fridays, man. It's at least been a month. And I really wanted to bring back Sanskrit Fridays in a fun way, so I decided to do a ranking of my personal top 5 favorite cities in Assassin's Creed. So let's get on with this video, shall we? So number 5 on my list is Montre Gironi from AC2. Now the reason I love this this not even a city, it's more like, very small district, not even a district, like it's a very small town. And the reason I like this because of nostalgic reasons. This is where Ezio lived, after he escaped from Florence with his family. And this is such a nostalgic location. And I love Villa Auditore and all that. That's why Monteriggioni is just so one of my favorite cities, because it's not even cities, I would say it is more of a town, but still I really like Monteriggioni just because of the fact that it's like very nostalgic, and it's also Ezio's home. And I also love the fact that Mario used to live here, and there were a lot of great missions and stuff that took place in here, a lot of great events. And I just love Monteriggioni. It's just such a fantastic town, so nostalgic. And yeah, I really love Monteriggioni. Moving on to the next ranking. So number 4 on my list is Damascus from AC1. Now Damascus, oh my god, is so beautiful. Like the first time I was entering Damascus, in my first playthrough of Assassin's Creed 1, it was just beautiful. I was just blown away. I was like, really, man, a 2007 game this gorgeous? Like if you look at it, it just is very impressive for its age, because when you first just entering Damascus, you see Damascus from the hill, it just looks beautiful and massive, and it's very impressive for a 2007 game. I really love Damascus because it's a very unique city. And also one thing I like about it is the color scheme of the entire city. It's like mostly peach, and I love the fact that Damascus is just so unique and so wonderful. Like when I first entered Damascus, it was just like it was so unique, and it's just truly impressive for a 2007 game to make this beautiful and lively city. And I just love Damascus. It was such a nice city. I really liked it. It's very unique. And yeah, Damascus is is fourth on my list of favorite cities from AC. So number 3 on my list is Rome from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Now I love Rome. It's such a massive city. It's one of the biggest cities in Assassin's Creed, and I love it because it's just so beautiful, and it has just so many great monuments and stuff like that. I just love Rome because it's so beautiful. It has so many great monuments, and also has wonderful assassin tombs and a lot of stuff to do in it. And I just love Rome because of its Italian beauty. And I still agree that Venice is better than Rome, but Rome is still a very, very great city, and I really love Rome. And yeah, like that's the reason, because it's very beautiful. It has lots of great monuments, lots of famous monuments like the Colosseum, and of course Colosseum is one of my most favorite monuments. And I just love Rome just because of it, because how realistic the Colosseum looks in Brotherhood is just fantastic. That's what I love. They pulled off the making of they made the city so realistic, like how Rome will be in the Renaissance era, and it just looks beautiful. Rome is just such a beautiful city, and I just love it. So number 2 on my list is Venice from AC2. Now obviously this will be on the list because Venice is just lovely. It's just magnificent. It's such a beautiful city, and I love Venice. It's such a beautiful city in AC2, and I just love like every buildings, the rivers, everything. I just loved exploring Venice, and the ambience music playing in the background. Oh, Venice is so beautiful and fresh, and it's just so lovely. I love Venice because it's such a lovely city with a lot of monuments, obviously, and a lot of beautiful buildings, a lot of beautiful rivers and stuff like that, where you can just explore with the gondolas. And just Venice is such a beautiful city. I just love Venice. It's always been a tie between Florence and Venice for me, but I just love Venice. It's such a beautiful city. And yeah, I mean, Venice is just so unique and beautiful, and I think so it's probably the one of the best settings for Assassin's Creed, like one of the best cities of Assassin's Creed. And I just love Venice so much. That's why it's number 2 on my list. So number 1 on my list is London from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Just joking, guys. It's number 1 on my list is Florence from AC2. Now Florence is just such a wonderful city. It's just so nostalgic. Like, so much stuff happened, and it's also Ezio's home, and it's just such a lovely place. Especially the introduction we got for AC2. It just happened here. It's such a nostalgic location, and I just love Florence because it's just the birthplace of Ezio, where he lived for at least till his teenage years. Like, he lived there at least till he was 17, 18, then he escaped from there. But just Florence is just one of these cities I just keep coming back to. It's just such a nostalgic location. It's also a location where obviously Ezio's fathers and brothers gets executed, and it's just such a lovely place. I just love Florence for just the feels, the overall feels and nostalgia, and it's just the best city in my opinion for Assassin's Creed. Florence is just lovely, beautiful, nostalgic, and it's just everything I need. It's like everything you need for an Assassin's Creed city to be. It's also very lovely, beautiful, and it's just nostalgic because this is where Ezio was born. This is where Ezio's father's brothers got executed, and this is also the place where Ezio died. So this is just such a nostalgic place. And also there are a few monuments and stuff which are pretty beautiful as well. Even though Venice is more beautiful than Florence, I still personally will pick Florence on the top because of nostalgic reasons, man. I love Florence, especially the ambience theme playing in the background while you're exploring Florence. I just love exploring Florence, and Florence is just a beautiful city, and it's the best city in Assassin's Creed in my opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you did, and tell me what your guys' favorite cities are for Assassin's Creed. And yeah, this is entirely my opinion, guys. You don't have to hate on it or anything. You guys can have your own opinions. You can also tell me what cities you like down in the comments below. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you did, and I'll definitely be doing more content in the future. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.